Hi, it's me. Yep, it is me. Yep, it's been a while since I've done a video on here, being on camera, basically. Just thought I'd pop on here and say a quick g'day. I know there's people still subscribed, and I'm actually getting more subscribers the longer I'm away. Don't know how that works. So let's see them all drop off as soon as I upload this video. Anyway, I just wanted to make a quick one here, as I've had some comments, just wanting to know, how I've been, what I've been doing, because it's been a bit quiet on YouTube in particular. I've been pretty vocal on Twitter and my other social accounts, Instagram and Facebook. Just poking fun at things or sharing some funny things. Talking to people on there a lot more, which is good. It's good that people are still out there, but I'm finding the more that we are staying out of public places and away from workplaces, I'm just talking to a lot more people online. But as far as my situation, people want to know, I'm working from home. I keep looking at my level down here because this cable here is mucking up. I'm working from home, which is good. I'm counting my blessings every day. I'm very lucky. I'm fully aware of that. And I realize that every time I wake up in the morning and come in here. So I come in here every day. These four walls. This is my office space. There's a desk that way of me. That's my work spot with a couple monitors and docking station and all that stuff from work. So I'm in here 8 hours a day, and then as soon as I hit end of shift, I'm out that door, and I don't want to see this room again until I have to in the morning. So that's why, and there hasn't been a lot of videos been done in here the last couple months. Understandably, the last place you want to be in when you have a chance to leave somewhere is the place that you've been all day, and you want to go away from that place, particularly when it's associated with work, which just happens to be this room. So I want to change some of that. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm missing my creative spark. I don't know if it means that one way or another I'm going to have to sacrifice something, where the work desk goes out there, which is where I relax after work, or I swap my days somewhere. I do something in here after work, after I've had time out there, and come back in here and just suck it up. Or something, I don't know. But something's got to change, because I want to keep base on this. I miss uploading stuff, and there's a lot of conversations happening. Speaking of which, during this isolation period, a couple projects have come up where one's like a game-centric, talk show kind of thing, and the other one's more movies. So that's good. It's scratching both of those itches. It just means that I'm still in here. So it's just got me thinking that I'm spending more time in here, even though I'm trying not to. So it's really strange, man. I used to have that, we all did, and I'm trying not to whinge, because I really don't have much to complain about. But we all used to have that option of leaving, going out of house for a bit, for most of your day, into another location, and then coming home to relax and do the things you enjoy to do. Which is, it's kind of the opposite now, where all I want to do is go out and do something, where we can't, but I'm stuck in here. But anyway, first world problems. I'm still employed, and I'm lucky. Just reiterating that. Not forgetting that at all. And like I said, I don't have much to complain about, but I'm struggling a little bit. I am human. I'm normal, relative speaking, compared to some in the world right now. So I do have problems, and I'm dealing with things just like everybody is. And when you're stuck in these four walls for most of your day, and then you move out to another four walls for the rest of the day, all you can really do is go out for a walk or go for a drive or something. You can't go distract yourself like you normally would, go to the gym. Goddamn, I want the gym back so badly. I'm packing on the weight, packing it on, and losing my gains, man. Losing my gains. And so there's that. That's the other thing I'm dealing with, just self-confidence stuff. I was going really, really well at the gym, and it's amazing how much your body can change in 2 months out of a routine. You go from lifting quite heavy weights to then doing nothing, and then your body's like, well, it's got to go somewhere, and just, you know, even if you redistribute your eating plans, you know, you lessen your portions, but it still just sits there because you're sitting there for 8 hours, and then you're sitting out there for another until you go to bed, you know, so you're very sedentary. Whereas I used to be able to go out, walk around the office building between meeting rooms, walk down the shops during lunch, you know, go to the cinema or whatever, and then come back home, sleep, wake up early before work and go to the gym for an hour and a half. And, you know, I was pretty active and eating responsibly. And actually, I was eating worse than I am now. So go figure. So it's all up in the air. Like, you know, everybody's thrown up in the air. I'm just talking about my experience that I'm having. Got to talk to someone. I haven't had actual human interaction face to face within proximity with someone for about 2 months now. So, you know, so I'm going a little stir crazy. But, you know, the only times I see people at the moment is when I go collect my grocery order, because I'm still avoiding the shops. I'm still trying to keep my distancing. But, you know, when you fill up your car or get your groceries, or people in the park that you walk past, that's about it. But actual, like, socializing in person with people, you know, the most of my time with that came from workplace, and I don't have that now. So it's really weird. Like, I feel like I'm getting more. I'm getting used to being alone and isolated more than I used to be, but, you know, I'm coming not to like it. So, you know, I don't know how that's going to change. You know, I'm just taking it each week, day by day. You know, payday by payday, and just, all right, there's the next one, there's the next one. Work towards this, look forward to that. Just keep reminding yourself of things, and you know, things will get better. Things will return to normal eventually. You know, you've got your life hasn't been disrupted too much. You know, you keep telling yourself all that kind of stuff. So, you know, I get in my head a lot, and that's not good. Which is taking me back to this creative stuff, where I'm just going to have to figure something out here, and just do more creative things, like designing graphics for whatever reason, or just drawing something for whatever reason, or jumping on stream, seeing who drops in to chat while I'm drawing something, or like my these two projects I mentioned about the game talk and the movie talk. First, when we started, pretty much almost as soon as we got isolated, it's about 9 weeks now. We're doing another one in the morning, or today, depending on where you see it today. It's called Let's Talk Games. Let's Talk Games Cast, you know, LTG and all that, you know. And there's the three of us, Jamie and Dan and I. And yeah, we get up and we talk about whatever topics that are going on, you know, for about an hour. Yeah, that's good, you know, catch up with the guys. You know, it's something to look forward to. Like, I think I speak for them, but I think we all look forward to it now. It's just a good kind of hour or so, hour and a half for us to kind of talk shit and just talk games, you know, about whatever's going on, our thoughts and shit. And it's great. Like, it's been really good, and I'm glad that's been an option that's there. And it's, you know, and we're building something as well at the same time. Like, it's really just an excuse for us to put time aside to kind of talk. But we're, you know, we're kind of building something as well, which is good. And then the other one's more of the same. It's just general movies, like old movies, new movies, recent movies. And you know, we do 2 movies a week. We're just getting a bunch of them in the can at the moment before we do anything. That's called Ranty Beards, with Dave, Allen, and myself. And that's been a lot of fun as well. It's another kind of something else, you know, something else to talk about. Because I look at a lot of games, I play a lot of games lately, but I don't really talk to many people about movie stuff. And so it's been really refreshing, and I've gained a lot out of it. Like, even just, again, it's another excuse to talk to some friends, but, you know, we're doing something as well. Because they've been wanting to do something for a while like this, to start something, but just never really knew what, and finally, you know, shot the bullet, and we're doing it. So that's come together. We've got all the graphics and stuff, and edited a couple of videos already. So, like I said, we're going to get a few in the can before we kind of show it to anybody. But that's been great. It's just something else to distract everyone, I think. And and particularly just for me, it's something else I look forward to every Wednesday night. And yeah, it's been good. So there's a lot of positives during this isolation. It's got me thinking about a lot of things, playing a lot of Animal Crossing, and surprisingly enough, Animal Crossing has been helping me a lot. I've mentioned it on Let's Talk Games that I used to scoff at this game. I used to scoff at this series, like, who the hell plays this shit? But here I am, 120 something hours logged in that game, 5-star island. You know, I'm working my Bell budgets, you know, and I'm working towards paying things off, and you know, all these life lessons, and you know, it's helping me during quarantine or isolation to like just not spend money. Like for the first few weeks, I was just blowing money, just doing something like buying games or buying movies or renting movies just to play and watch something, just have something to do. But since I started picking this game up, I've kind of gotten that all back under control, and even with like my groceries, like I was just ordering whatever because you know you're bored at home and you just want to order shit food, and but now I'm like more conscious about what I'm ordering, what I'm spending, and like it's just funny, man. Like, you know, I was good before the isolation, but the first month was to let it all go, and this game's kind of helped me rake it back in, or reel it back in, I guess the correct term of phrase is. But so you know, it's a lot of time of reflection in this isolation phase. Time to learn more about yourself. I'm finding, I think most of us are trying to use this time, besides panicking and worrying about what's happening and what's going to happen, you know, a lot of time in the day to kind of reflect on a lot of things and like what's really important and who you are and what's important to you and what really matters to you, and it puts a lot of other things in perspective. Like I'm not too phased about bigger things right now or worrying about future stuff. Like this whole thing has just shown you like how fast everything can come crumbling down, and the plans that you had laid, you know, they can just be taken. So you have to kind of just enjoy things in the now. You know, it's kind of what I'm trying to do, is just I'm not really planning for future stuff right now, and I don't think a lot of us will be for a long time. So I'm just learning to kind of take that angle with most things now. Even with the games I play, it's just I'm going to enjoy this in the now, and I'm not going to worry about my back catalogue. I'll get to it, you know, and it's something else to look forward to. It's something to work through and distract myself, you know. So this is a lot of negative stuff for a lot of people out there. I get it, and what I'm talking about is probably very trivial to a lot of people. But I can only voice from my perspective and my experience during this time, and this is what's happening. So, you know, I do have the blessing of still being employed, and that's a massive deal, man. I know that's massive, and I'm not taking it lightly. So, you know, one day at a time. Hopefully everything comes good for everyone. I don't even know what's happening. I don't know what will happen with my position. That's just how it is right now. Who knows what's going to happen in a few months? You know, for who I work for. Like, who knows? So I'm trying not to think about it and just living in the now, as I said. So I'm trying not to think about what happens if, or, you know, what happens in a couple of months if, you know, do I have to leave this place? Do I have to move again? Or do I have to just, you know, save money to move potentially, or, you know, who knows? I'm not worried. I'll figure it out. And I think everybody should be trying to just take it a step back and figure things out one day at a time. And see how we go. Like, I don't have any answers, and I'm not trying to make any. Just kind of waffling at this point. But here I am, in this isolation, in these four walls, rambling to a camera, into a microphone for about 15 minutes. What meant to just be a hello and a good day and an update on the channel turned into a quiet ramble on myself. So if anyone out there is having similar isolation issues, let me know in the comment section below. Or, man, hop on Twitter. Like, I'm always on Twitter. Just pop on there and follow me, and you know, throw me a message every now and then, or comment on shit. I'm always on there. Like, if you don't have anyone to talk to, or you just want to have a look at some stupid shit that I post, just go on there, you know, and you'll see various different content, the speed drawings, the movie talk, when that releases, and the Let's Talk Games from a bunch of us blokes. So I'm not just spouting rambling shit on there like I am now. Like, it's actual, worthwhile stuff to see. And this has turned into a plug for all my shit. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing now. So I'm just going to wrap it up and get it done. Upload this raw. Not going to put any intro or overlay or anything on it. Whatever. It's just me being honest. Anyway, please let me know how you've been going. Leave a comment for me down there so I can read in the morning or the next day whenever you see this, if you even got this far to the video. And hopefully you're doing well. Share your stories if you want to. We're all in this together, so we may as well help each other one way or another in one small moment to the next. Well, until next time, I'll promise I'll have a speed drawing, something fun to upload on the channel in the next couple of days. And there'll be a Let's Talk Games, so you can see that rambling on Sunday with the guys. And until the next video, maybe this will be a weekly thing. I'll just check in every week or two. And I'll see you, you'll see me on the next one. I don't know why people say I'll see you in the next video, because I can't actually see you. I hate that. I can't believe I just said that. I'm going to go think about what I just said.